What's up, guys? I see that you guys are already here. How you doing? How you doing, Boot Kick? All right. So, so, so. This is kind of pick your poison stream kind of thing because I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know what you guys want, so I decided I'll how about have some options. Um, not very many people here yet, but so we'll see how it goes. But I was thinking to start it off, we could have a dual room stream. If you guys are interested in that, um, I can show you the dual room right now, or I can post it in the Discord. How you doing, Realos? All right, so I'll show the dual room right now. Uh, all right, so here it is, and of course, only 30 people can join in total. So, you know, I don't know if we're even gonna get to 30 people, but we'll see how it goes and we can duel. I'm happy to hear that, Realos. Hell yeah! Once we get some people in the duel room, then we can. Oh, legacy duels. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I never played legacy duels, so I don't have a legacy duels deck. I don't know what cards are legal. I don't know what you're allowed to play and what you're not allowed to play. I don't know what skills you're allowed to use. I just heard that like Destiny Heroes was busted, uh, and then it wasn't like a balanced format. And to be real with you, I can't say whether I agree or I disagree because I don't know. I literally haven't even played it. I know there's some gems to be gotten, but I don't feel too bad about gems. Okay, is anybody joined yet? Hold on. All right, we got a second member in the duel room. All right, so I'll just okay. Hold on a second. I put the dual room code in the chat because somebody did join, and maybe we can get a duel going. Okay. Uh, hold on. So okay, I'm on Twitch and YouTube right now. In case anybody's watching on Twitch, um, the all right, maybe I'll type up the dual room code and put it on the stream so you guys can see it physically. Hold on a second. Actually, you know what? You know what? It's only two people in here, so I'll just hold the dual room open a bit longer so people on Twitch can still see. Because for some reason, my Twitch is being annoying and not letting me log in, even though it's letting me stream on it. Uh, so, so yeah. But anyway, I don't know if you guys are interested in anything other than a dual room, but this isn't strictly a dual room stream. I guess it's like we can dual room, but if you want to do something different, we 100% can do something different. So what I'm thinking is we could do a dual room if you guys want to do that, but we could also build a deck together. We could also um, technically speaking, we could also play a different game if you guys are interested in that. Um, but and we could also like stream ranked or legacy duels, build legacy duels decks. I don't know. So we'll see what you guys are interested in, basically. But yeah, I guess until we have a few more people in the duel room, maybe one more person in the duel room, then we can start getting the dueling going. But yeah, guys, definitely make sure to let me know if you want to see anything different. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely go on the ladder for a bit. Boot kick. In fact, um, boot. Do you have any like requests for what deck you want to see on the ladder? Oh, Shiranui, bro. Shiranui. Mmm. Shiranui. You know I love Shiranui. Shiranui was the deck that's probably gotten me the most money in this game. Uh, oh, we can give it a crack. We can see if we can build it to be better. That might be pretty cool. People have joined the duel room, so maybe after the duel room, we can try to build Shiranui and go on ranked with it a little bit, see how it goes. Post ban list Orchist, huh? All right, I think we can probably do a bit of that too. I think you know, Orchist is quite a bit less hit than initially thought. um, they're almost just as powerful as they were before, just less splashable in some decks. Um, Basically, they just stopped you from playing those one card starters, I guess. Um, All right, so let's see. Okay, we got some people in the duel room. All right, cool. Let's get some dueling going. By the way, guys, if you want to duel each other, that's a complete. Oh, Weatherman's at the table, guys. Weatherman's at the table. If you want to fight Weatherman, he's here and he's ready to clap some cheeks. So let's just get this underway. Hold on a second. You guys gonna look at my hand while I'm doing, bro? That's kind of mean of you, bro. I might have to do something about that. Hold on a second. All right, hold on. Ah, Orchest, huh? Crazy, crazy. All right, hold on. I'm in the scrub root view right now. I don't know why I'm in scrub view. You guys probably already saw my hand, so you're probably already ready to cheat. It's all good. But I don't think that this guy would have done anything differently based on what he's got anyway. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Setting the return. All right. Okay, cool. All right, word. All right. Okay. Okay, word. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. All right. What you got for me, big boy? All right. All right. I can summon my non-tuner. I'm just okay. So you basically go one back row here. That one back row better be something good. It can't be a release because It's not a machine. The decode torper isn't a machine. I mean, um, okay. Okay, hold on. All right, yeah, yeah. Um, man, can I do enough damage? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about that boot kick. I would have, I every other time after this, I'm gonna do a better job of announcing it. All right, so I'll put those tuners on top and go for the shooting star. Activate. What you got? All right, all right. One, two, three. All right, all right. Okay, just the three. All right, that's fine by me. Then I'll use the overtake. Huh. Okay. No response to that, I guess. Oh no, I forgot. That's my bad, guys. I actually have done this misplay before. So normally, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to use Synchro Overtake to resummon Stardust Dragon after summoning um, Stardust Warrior, but I'm so stupid because I'm summoning Shooting Star Dragon because I'm trying to do damage, but silly me forgets that I have to have Shooting Star Dragon in the extra deck in order to resummon the Stardust Dragon. So I guess I'm just adding this. What you got? What you got? What you got? Okay. All right. Sorry for wasting your time, bro. Okay. Um. Okay. Here's the plan. Here's the plan. Damage step. You're not gonna tribute it. I know you're not gonna tribute it. Yeah. Damage step. All right, you got something back there. Oh, it's a cosmic. Oh, well, GG's, bro. GG's, bro. GG's. That's a good one, man. Oh, nobody's fighting Weatherman right now, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did you want to run it back, bro? It's completely fine if you wanted to, but if you wanted to do a Weatherman, that's cool too. And we could watch that. GG, bro. All right. All right. So everyone is sitting at tables right now, but nobody's fighting each other, huh? That's crazy. You don't. Everybody's afraid of the smoke. Everyone's afraid of the smoke right now. Anyone? Anyone want to know what smoke tastes like? It tastes good, bro. Yeah, man, it's a fantastic opening and OTK deck, and the staples I choose are they're good going first and second, as you can see. Um, yeah, and I misplayed there. Unfortunate for me, but Shooting Star Dragon does what Shooting Star Dragon does. You know what I mean? Hey, Gears is joining. Hell yeah, Gears is getting in here. Don't sleep on Gears, guys. He's gonna beat you up. All right, Weatherman's dueling. Let's check that out real quick. All right, Yudo versus Blue Angel. I imagine that Weatherman is Yudo right now because I don't think he even has any Blue Angel decks. Um, okay, okay. I'm pretty sure Weatherman doesn't have these Christmas sleeves either. So now I'm questioning Weatherman. Where are your matin sleeves? It's questionable. Some questionable misplace here. You might lose just for the fact that you don't have sleeves on, bro. But yeah, Phantom Knights. All right. Oh shit, was that a misplay? Oh, connection failed. Connection failed. All right. Yeah. Damn, this feels bad. I guess I'm gonna try again then. I'm gonna, bro, bro. You're gonna give all your opponents a smoke, bro. My, oh shit, dude. All right, that's a great excuse, Weatherman, but I'm not buying it. Yeah. Oh, my girl touched the screen. My girl. Yeah. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, bro. 100%. Oh yeah. She only did that because you didn't have sleeves on. 100%, bro. Cyber Gears is here though. Weatherman's here though. They're going for the repeat here. See if they can not. Hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Can I spectate the damn duel, bro? Can I please? All right. Okay, they were having issues too, I guess. Yeah, bro. Dueling still rooms. Although to be fair, this stuff happens on Monster Duel too. It's a Konami thing. Oh, hey, somebody wants Cyber Gear smoke too, and apparently Duel Links doesn't want Weatherman to duel at all. Okay, we could spectate this, but if they end up going into this, then I don't want to like. Oh, okay, different person. I guess I'll spectate this. All right, all right, all right. Did you get sleeves on? Yeah. See, Gears put sleeves on, bro. That's why he's gonna win. Oh, pendulums. Okay, okay. Oh, is this? It's Bujins. Oh, is this the guy from the Discord that plays Bujins, bro? If you are, then let us know. Let us know in the chat. That's great. That'll be cool. Yeah, I can see it's bugging for you, Weatherman. Hopefully, all right. If you, all right, maybe if both of you reset the app, Weatherman and I don't remember, dude. I think it's Rielos who is dueling you. If both of you reset the app, maybe, hopefully. All right, the plays are going off. Okay, Tribute Lanius, the one card combo, unless those back row can stop it. Okay, Chalice, that's a pretty good one. Does Gears have the counter in his hand? He doesn't. But oh well, he might still. He might still do. Okay. Our word. He didn't even need to use it. Okay, cool. That's he got the combo already. Nice. Who the fuck plays Bujins in 2023, bro? This guy, bro. You disrespecting Bujins in my house? That's crazy. Oh, a Book of Moon. Now that's disrespectful right there. God damn. A prismatic Book of Moon too. Yeah, who plays Bujins in 2023? Meanwhile, Bujin's just clapping this dude right now. What did he send to Grave? Last time. Okay, I send you for battle. Nice. And then, okay, cool, cool. Doing some nice stuff here. Is he going into the Susanoo? Yeah. All right. What's Susanoo getting? All right, Haruko is about to combo off. Gears, you're about to get comboed on. All right, don't don't sleep on Bujins. All right, because even though they are Bujins at the end of the day, we all know that they're Bujins. Okay, they can do better than we think they can do. Amaterasu. All right, if somebody summons Itachi's move against you, you know that it can't just be some trashy deck. Okay, but he doesn't end on much here. What does Amaterasu actually do though? Okay, it's a quickie. On your opponent's turn, you recycle something. So that can be kind of nice if you banish a sinew, get it back, or hair, get it back. Kind of nice. Soul Shade Force. Okay, looks like shit's not even gonna matter because you got the Soul Shade Force anyway to rank up into whatever he wants, basically rank 6. Okay, okay. I think one of these guys were they both special summoned? Yeah, they were special summoned. So this might actually be GG's, right? Actually, hold on. Let me just read the sinew real quick. And the stream does have a little bit of lag, so I'm not coaching here. All right. The most you okay? Okay. All right. So something's gonna need to be done here. He's got a mimicry in hand and a strangulanius. Like, okay, maybe he's just trying to get that mimicry engrave. Oh, ranking up or linking off. Okay, word. Okay, cool. Rise Falcon. All right, Sin is gonna solve that. I guess part of that sinew problem, I guess. And then Amaterasu is gonna get that hair back. Um, but he's still gonna have to deal with a sinew when it comes to that Haruko, and we don't know what that final card in his hand is either. Okay, he adds another strangle. Is strangle? Um, okay, I guess you can special strangle more than once per turn. I don't know if it's certain though. Oh no, you can't. I think you can. Uh, I, um, I'm too tired to look at the wording, bro. I could figure it out if I looked at the working. Bro, Weatherman apparently fought against Shiranui's playing Lance. I would not have expected that myself. I wouldn't have expected the Shiranuis, let alone the Lance. Alright, so what's he going into? Okay, so he becomes bigger. Uh, okay, cool. Attacks but not for game. So Bujin here has a chance to recover. That's pretty cool. Alright, coming back on that end phase. Pretty. Alright, hold on. Does he have game if he just attacks into Rise Falcon right now? 12. Okay, he would have game if he attacked into the Rise Falcon. Unless I'm missing something. Thanks for the follow, Drezinsta Gamer. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for joining, bro. Happy to have you. Yeah, that's GG's. That's GG's. Yeah, who the hell plays Bujins in 2023? This guy plays Bujins in 2023. That's right. Red. I've, I'm sorry, I don't have names turned on. All right, hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's check out this duel. Actually, I'm kind of interested to see what's going on this Shiranui duel. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, hopefully not too much happened while I was gone. All right, somebody set up their scales. Cool. Oh, thank you for the Bikasi follow, bro. Thanks for the follow, Bikasi. I think that's how you say your name. Oh, Drez Instagamer, you're the one that's playing Bujins. Hell yeah. Oh, you're also playing Bujins. Oh, I don't know whether or not you're the one dueling, bro. All right, so I'm pretty sure Weatherman's the one playing Odd Eyes right now. This is pure Odd Eyes. Yeah, I feel that Cyber Gears. It is what it is, though. All right. So how does one know? Okay, is this like a second game in the series or something? Okay, Abyss Dweller makes sense. If this is still Shiranui. Going into that Volothernagus. Two interruptions and a back row behind it. Hell yeah. Um. So hey Realos, about the needle stealing and Orchest. Um. You can definitely play it if and only if Orchest becomes tier 2 or tier 3. And here's why I say that. Because obviously, if you activate it, your field is fine. You know, because you activate it, Ding Gear Suit attaches one, you're all good, right? But Orchest is the best deck in the game still. And so, because it is the best deck in the game, you should build your deck to kind of expect to fight against it. You know what I mean? So if you play Needle Sealing, the opponent will also be fine a lot of the time because they'll just also detach their material from Din Gear, so they'll be fine. But if you use it at the right moment, of course, if you use Needle Sealing before they get the ding out, then of course it doesn't matter. It does. What's the difference? But Needle Sealing is not just if you go first; it's also good if you go second. You kind of want your staples to be good going both first and second, and Needle Sealing is one of them. So you use it going first to interrupt them. You use them going second to like break their board. You know what I mean? And it's just not good at breaking the Orcus boards. But if they become less popular, but they're still worth playing, then you can put the Needle Sealing in, and it'll be awesome. Okay, word. So, guy was playing Exodia, but lost there. That's how it goes sometimes. Let's see what's going on with Gears and Requiem. No problem, Riolos. Happy to help. How you doing, Skyray? It's the first stream. Happy you're here, man. All right, all right. So same game, same match. I don't know whether or not it's game 2 or game 3 or whatever, but same people, same decks. Bujins versus Falcons here. Falcons? Raptors. My bad. All right, he's got the combo, 1.5 card combo, I guess. Um, Popping off. He might have some protection in his hand. He already has protection in his grave. The Bujin player, I mean, he's got that hair to stop him from being destroyed by Battle of card effects one time. But the level 4 Dark Exceeds deck might have an out to that. um, we'll see. So, rank up Magic is going to go into Revolution Falcon. Amazing OTK card. And what's he going to do? Thanks for the follow, Reaper1594. Happy to have you here, bro. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, all right. He's raised the Rise Falcon to rank 6, so he can go into Satellite Cannon Falcon. Hell yeah. Prismatic Cannon Falcon. By the way, hold on. This might be fake, but I think prismatic cards get a better sparkle the turn they summon, because if you go in 3D mode, some of you might not know this, but the turn a card is summoned in 3D mode, it gets this like bonus sparkle around it only the turn it's summoned. And I think prismatic ones get a bonus sparkle. I can't be certain of it though. It's kind of hard to tell with the Revolution Falcon. Actually, you know what? They're both prismatic, so I guess it's impossible to tell until he summons something else. Is he even going to summon something else? He might have something in hand to help him in battle. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. Cannon Falcon. Probably should have activated that in the damage step. After the boosters already happened. But if he summons something else, I guess we'll... Oh, he does? He does? Okay, word. He's going to summon the Strangulanius, and I guess we'll be able to compare the Prismatic Shimmer of a newly summoned card. Okay, yeah, as you can see, the Shimmer is a lot less. And of course, there is also like the yellow rings around it because it's an Xyz monster. But outside of that, it still gets more like shines on it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I could just be tripping. I could be 100% tripping, and I could just be making stuff up in my head. But yeah. Attacking right in. I might have gone for Sin, to be honest. Okay, he doesn't have that hand trap. Okay, cool. It's GG's for Cyber Gears. I think. Okay, yeah, it's GG's. GG's. Alright, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Are they still dueling, or is this just a remnant? Okay, another game, I guess? Yeah, another game. I have best of 3. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? I like the playmat Cyber Gears. Base playmat right here. Alright, alright. I don't know whether or not I'm lagging or whatever, but nothing's happening just yet. Hold on, let me just check the checks real quick. Oh, you were locked into Raid Raptors. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you of the because of the spell. Okay, cool. Third game. How you doing, Reaper? Happy to have you here, man. Alright, he's got the 1-card combo yet again. The Tribute Lanius. Tribute Linnaeus. You're right, Gears. I appreciate you for saying that. It's my mat. It's not your mat. It's your mat. You're just borrowing it, and I'm glad for you to borrow it. You can borrow it anytime you like, bro. 100%. All right. So nothing's happened yet. Maybe I'm just lagging on that Tribute Lanius summon. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm tripping. I just was looking at the chat, and I looked at the grave, and I saw nothing. But he did activate the Mimicry Lanius, so stuff is happening right now. Gets the Singing Lanius. Word, he's got a lot of extension. If you search for the Singing Lanius, it probably means you already have the Pain Lanius, And not only do you already have the Pain Lanius, you probably also already have the Strangle Lanius. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you already have the Laniaces, then you search for that one. All right, 4 Strix in attack mode because he's got big balls. Also, because he's about to turn it into something else. Hey, Bootkick, there's only one duel room. But it's like the stream's a little bit lagged, so maybe there's a little bit of a difference you're seeing there. Gears, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's I don't know. That's not the sleeves I'm using. I am in the duel room, boot kick. If you wanted to duel, I'd be down for that. We're just gonna finish watching the best of three, uh, Raid Raptors versus Bujins. Comboing off here, getting that 4 Strix in the grave. Bro truly is popping off right now. He's got one interruption, and with 4 cards in hand, I feel like it's likely that he might be able to get a second interruption as well. Okay, that Strangle Lanius gonna come to the field. Let me just check that grave. Okay, nah, he's just gonna use the Singing Lanius. Makes sense to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Word. So you wouldn't use the satellite sleeves with the card with the deck that summons Satellite Falcon then. Okay, the Evil Swarm Nightmare, that's 2 interruptions on special summons. Evil Source Soldier, that's another interruption on special summons. Okay, Cosmic gonna get rid of that back row right there. What is it? Okay, just a Chalice. Okay, I shouldn't say just a Chalice. Chalice is obviously relevant. But let's see how it goes. This is a 30 card Bujins right now. The Prismatic Book to turn off one of the interruptions out of the two. Bujin beaten over the evil czar. Yeah, my bad. Such as this sinew on end phase probably discards it, right? Alright, Gears didn't unfortunately didn't have a follow up, so he's just setting a couple things. Bujin's able to flip up their normal pendulum to potentially go into rank 4 or use their skill. Alright, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, yeah. Maybe Gears had a delay on or something, but Exceed summon right now. Going into the Tsukiyomi. Yet another Itachi move. Nightmare's gonna flip it down though. Now Nightmare is out of interruptions, and now is just a big body that is difficult to get over. So does he have what he needs in hand? Will he use the sinew? Um, okay, I guess he's just gonna attack that face down. Oh, word! Another body. oh, oh my goodness, that's crazy. He's gonna use the sinew though. Boost himself up so he can get over it. But now that Gears has a Mimicry in the grave, he's got a follow up play. All of a sudden, Yamato though is gonna be able to get a search and a discard off. Might help him to stay in the game for longer. The turtle to protect from targeting. Does he have anything else in grave? Okay, yeah. I guess he's more afraid of targeting in this particular um, situation than destruction, because he can just run over him. Um, all right, so he gets a top deck, and he also has that Mimicry Lanius engraved to get a search off. Actually, does it have to be sent? Oh, it has to be sent there this turn, so the Mimicry Lanius isn't getting a follow up. Yeah, so that top deck has to be something right now. Otherwise, Bujins might, you know, climb in advantage real quickly. It's a pretty damn intense duel, bro. There's some difficult decisions to make. And next turn, if if it isn't stopped, then Bujin's gonna be able to flip up their Tsukiyomi again, and maybe put Gears into an infinite one of those, an infinite one of those Tsukiyomis. Oh, you beat Raging Pendulums with Amazonas, bro? Damn. Are you in the Discord, Brandon? Because if you're in the Discord, maybe you should show that Amazon deck, bro. We might be interested in seeing it. I kind of like Amazonas, bro. I didn't like him back in the day. I'm cool with him now. I'm cool with him now, though. All right, so he did have that tribute Lanius. I guess he's sending another. Oh damn. Okay. All right. Word. So he's gonna shrink that Yamato. Hope he doesn't have a battle thing in hand. I forgot the crane. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't have a crane in hand. But we'll see how it goes. He either has it or he doesn't have it. Here it goes though. Battle Faj attacks in, doesn't have it. Okay, cool. So the Tsukiyomi is gonna need to get something nice for him, I guess. Two cards in hand. Okay, Bujin Haruko. Haruko couldn't have been a better top deck, bro. Haruko is fantastic. Okay, so let's see. Tsukiyomi is gonna discard a card, draw two. I think. Yeah, yeah, draw two. Those two might be what he needs. Okay, setting a back row. Haruko is gonna activate, targeting the Tsukiyomi, and he turns it into a Susanoo. Does Susanoo pierce? I don't know. I don't think so. But Susanoo's gonna get word. Okay, Gears only has 19 life points, so if he can boost up, yeah, okay, all right. So he's searching Harume for extension. That's actually pretty awesome. So he'll be able to easily summon that Harume, banishing that Yamato. Um, hell yeah. And then okay, I guess he's just gonna break the board here. Just breaking the board doesn't need to go too ham. Oh, he still has game. Does it? Can she attack directly? Yes, she can. All right, Bujin's win the best of three. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, the underdog really won, bro. Damn. Who the hell plays Bujins in 2023, bro? And Gears isn't a bad duelist. Okay, this isn't some like low tier duelist here. Like Gears is good at this game, bro. And Bujin's actually stole the dub. That's kind of interesting, man. That's kind of interesting. Maybe you should, but damn, you should show the deck list there, bro. That's kind of cool. All right, we actually got a bunch of other duels going on too. All right, this is really popping off. Damn, this is pretty good for the first stream, huh? Thanks for coming, guys. Very much appreciate your presence here. Let's see. Okay, Taya Gardner and Yudo. I 1,000,000% don't know what Taya Gardner could be playing. Um, does it show the skill? Holy God. Okay, alright. So I guess this is the Amazon versus Odd Eyes game. Okay, Onslaught. Okay, looks like the Odd Eyes player bricked. Okay, summons the Queen from hand. Goes in. Pendulum Call. Alright, he's got the Pendulum Call now. Got to play through that back row though. There's two back row to play through. So the Magician and the Dragon Pit. Dragon Pit. Uh, okay, he's gonna use the skill. Get what is he getting? He sends a two level sevens. Gets one of the level sevens back. Probably means he already has a level 4 in hand. Pendulum Summon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 4, 4, 5. Okay. Not gonna lie, against Amazons, I might not have summoned Cosmo Dark Lady against Amazons because they don't really cast too heavily about their monster effects. They're mainly back row, but I guess maybe he didn't know. Okay, but he's still got that rank 4 play. He can 100% follow up. I guess we already know the outcome of the duel, but goes into Dark Rebellion. Um, Trying to beat over that queen. Maybe take advantage of the Odd Eyes. Alright. Oh, no word. No, he's just going to break the field with Odd Eyes Raging. Hope that back row doesn't stop him from doing it. Does it? Is this where it ends? Is this where it ends right now? What are these back row if not back row removal, by the way? I'm not privy to Odd Eyes playing back row that isn't back row removal. Okay, he's gonna detach. Unless he's negated, then everything the opponent controls is gonna die. Okay, okay. So I guess okay. Oh, the onslaught is gonna resummon the queen. That's true. Damn, I forgot about that low key. And that's kind of annoying because in defense position and it cannot be destroyed by battle. So that's gonna be a pain unless you can figure out a way to answer it. All right, all right. Let's see. This might not even be the game that was referred to in the chat earlier. This might be a follow up, like a second or third game. Okay, going in to attack that Cosmo. How you doing, Christopher? Congratulations on the Bujin win, by the way. That's very cool. You're gonna have respect in this stream for the rest of time, bro. Because you you took a game against a better relevant deck with Bujins. You got to be one of the best like Bujin players of all time. That's crazy. But you know, both of you played well. You and Gears. So that was cool. That was cool. It was good to see. Alright, so that Onslaught is activating in response to that Arise Raging Dragon there. Everything's being destroyed again, but Onslaught is resummoning the Queen again. Oh man. I wonder why people were annoyed at this deck. Okay, but still has let to Pendulum Summon. So Pendulum Summon 7 and 7. Okay, word. Is this enough to kill them now? What rank 7 are you gonna go into? Has the Volafernagus, who can in fact destroy it, but boost up the Odd Eyes Raging and then an attack in for game. Yeah, yeah, it works out. It works out. 54 to the chin, bro. You're about to commit domestic abuse against Taya Gardner. How do you feel? How do you feel? Oh, you're gonna Forbidden Lance yourself. Oh, oh, it was back row removal. It was back row removal after all. Damn. The disrespect. The disrespect. That's crazy. Damn. GG's. GG's. You know, I'm actually working on a Bujin deck, funnily enough, as it is. Because I was talking with someone in the Discord about it, and we actually came up with a pretty cool idea that I haven't had time to like finish working on, but I've got a pretty cool idea for Bujins that might make it better against the meta. Oh, let's just check out Rylos versus this guy here. I don't know. If his name isn't sayable, I'm not gonna try to say his name. All right, so Blue Angel versus Bandit Keith. I wonder what they're playing. Okay, so Orchist pre-ban list, because it is indeed a pre-ban list dual room. Kind of giving people a chance, I guess, to enjoy their deck before it gets utterly changed. Oh, there's not none of the decks got destroyed, but utterly made slightly different. Utterly, of course, though. There's a difference. All right, setting the orchestrated return. Yeah, hoping to get some back row, I guess. Going into the ding, ding, ding. Setting some back row. Manju getting the Necros of Trishula. Oh, Necros, bro. Damn. Trishula is one of the good outs to Dingirsu, actually, because it doesn't target and it doesn't destroy; it banishes, and it's pretty much impossible to play around in Orchist. So he's gonna get us. Okay, Compulse is going to get rid of the Trishula, but the Trishula is still going to resolve at the end of the day, so it doesn't matter too heavily. Okay, I can post the dual room code again after this duel in the chat. All right, might have a look at the list in the Discord. Hold on a second. Okay, bro, the Bujin guy that won the best of three, he's the very guy I was talking to about Bujins, and he's come up with this list. I'm gonna show it on the stream here real quick. How you doing, Hardinal? Yes, we are streaming now. Yeah, this is the first stream ever. Many more to come, of course. This is just a casual stream, not such a big deal. It's just like a dual room right now. Might do a bit of ranked later. But yeah, it's a nice little games showing off how damn good all of the viewers are at dueling. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. I'm just gonna show off the Bujin guys deck list for you guys to see. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is the deck list right here. All right, let's have a look. While the Necros and Orchist players are doing what Necros and Orchist players always do, let's talk about this Bujin deck list. So, Bujin Haruko, that pendulum, the Bujin pendulum is pretty much the heart and soul of the deck. It turns your Bujin Xyz into their Bujin Xyz that requires three materials. So basically, instead of using three materials, you use two materials, and you use Haruko as a pendulum scale. So you don't even need to like pendulum summon them. You just need to just put him in the scale just to use his pendulum effect. You know what I mean? But the deck can pendulum summon in case you wanted to get multiple level 4 off. So that's pretty cool. So he's got the 2 chalice, 2 cosmic, 2 book. All right, makes sense to me. The deck is not very good as a back row deck, but because you want the majority of your hand to be monsters in this deck. So like playing like 6 back row in a 30 card deck kind of makes sense to me. And he's also got all the consistency cards in the world. Like the Tenki can pretty much search the majority of the important cards in his deck, and the Painful can search for the Haruko. He's also got Pendulum Change Basic, which if he gets one of those other pendulums, then he can use that to get the skill to search for his Haruko. So he's got a lot of access to Haruko here, is basically what I'm saying. And funnily enough, when he uses Unexpected Die, it's very funny because people often compulsory evacuation device his Haruko when he summons it from the deck using the die, which is fantastic. Because he would have ordinarily used it as material for a rank 4, but if they return it to the hand, then, okay, cool. Then I get to do exactly what I was planning to do. Nice. And then he's got a bunch of other, just like one of each of the, like, searchable Bujins that he doesn't want to have all the time. But, the one that he's playing 2 on the top row can special summon itself by banishing a Bujin, so that's pretty awesome. Helps for extending, helps for playing through things. And the deck can pendulum some, but it isn't necessarily aiming to do it. He's got the Monster Reborn here. Me personally, I don't think I know enough about the deck's playstyle to know whether or not Monster Reborn is the right limited 1 card. But hey, bro, this guy plays Bujins all the time, so I'll trust his judgment for now. But I'm definitely gonna test. I'm gonna test the deck out, definitely. But if you guys are interested in Bujins, copy this deck list, okay? And I might make a different deck list in the future for a video, but like, bro, it's pretty nice. He just got a best of 3 against Raid Raptors. That's pretty good. So I'll just leave that there for a second, and then I'll delete it from the screen. Well, room's empty now, but at the end of the day, we're not going to be in the room all day. You know what I mean? Unless you want to see. If you, but you feel free to invite people to the duel room as well, because we might also go on ranked after this, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, okay, yeah, Orcus wins. What a surprise! What a surprise! King Clutch is against Requiem. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. If you guys feel like the duel room's empty, sit at a table. Someone's probably going to sit down next to you. You might just be waiting for somebody to sit down. But if you be the guy that sits down first, you're kind of breaking the ice there. You know what I mean? Somebody might sit right there next to you as well, just because you were bold enough to be the first at the table. And, if you're dueling, you're probably going to get featured. I'm not saying that this is a huge stream. Oh man, I want to be featured on the Team 6K stream. It's just, it's cool. It's cool to talk about stuff. You know what I mean? All right, so Bujins versus Odd Eyes. Awesome. It is kind of weird. I think that my playmat is getting showcased instead of other people's. All right, so okay, so is this pure or? Yeah, I think it looks pure. It looks pure because it's like 20 cards, right? So Pendulum Summon 7/7/4 goes into the Sin, and a rank 7 as well, probably. Okay, Bujin Arasuda floats off of Banish 2. That's kind of cool. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that, man. That's actually kind of cool. And the Yamato comes back, Painful Decision, gets his Haruko. That's pretty dope. I wasn't expecting it to pop off this hard to be. Like, it's popping off again, bro. How are you popping off against Odd Eyes right now? Dude, what is going on, man? So He still has to get through that ginormous Sin and the 25 Volifernagus. So he gets a Harume, which isn't a once per turn on that summoning condition, I'm pretty sure. Sets the scale. Okay, he's going to turn it into the Tsukiyomi. No, my bad. The Amaterasu, that's what I meant. And then Amaterasu can special summon one of these guys, I'm pretty sure. Arasuda, maybe? Yeah, Arasuda's coming back. And then... Does he have any other... Has he even normal summon? No, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. He hasn't even special summoned the Harume that he searched for. Where? So we got another level 4. Bro, this deck's popping off, dude. Yo! Bujins are taking over the stream? What is going on, bro? What are you doing? Why are you beating Orchest right now? Sorry, not Orchest. That's my bad. Why are you beating Odd Eyes? Why are you beating Odd Eyes right now? That does not make any sense. Okay, sends the Killin. Okay, it'll destroy a card. That's pretty cool. And another... Dude, you got a lot going on here, buddy. Killin is probably going to destroy that Sin real quick. And you got lethal. Unless the Odd Eyes player has something in the hand to protect him. Okay. Sinyu's going to boost. Going to go in. And go in again with a Centipede. Damn, okay. Who here, raise of hands, who here expected Bujins to get any dubs at all? Okay? Yeah? You're lying. You're a bunch of filthy liars, is what you are. Dude, I'm kind of hyped about this Bujin deck, to be honest. I'm kind of excited. Bujin tier 0, 1,000,000%, James. Oh my god. Yo, even Riolos is giving him some respect right now, man. He's like, I apologize to the Bujin player. I did not believe you could cook, but you did. Not only did he cook, but he cooked premium cuisine with this deck. That's crazy, man. Damn, bro. Damn. What's my favorite deck? Jonathan Joseph. What's my favorite deck? JoJo. Synchrons, bro. 1,000,000. I'm always gonna say Synchrons, bro. What's your favorite deck, though? Dude, bro, everyone forgot Bujins was in the game, and that's apparently their mistake. Because how on earth is this possible, bro? Arasuda at 3, man. I would have never considered that, bro. But it's apparent that's such a good tech. Well, tech. I mean, it's in the archetype, but I've never seen somebody play Arasuda at 3 before, apart from the Gross Ties the Bind format. But damn, man, that's crazy. That's insane, man. Oh my goodness. All right? So I guess they're fighting again. I was just busy ogling that deck list real quick, but I guess they're dueling again here. Let's see how it goes. Maybe Odd Eyes saves face here. You know what I mean? Because Odd Eyes is hypothetically, theoretically, and every other fancy way the better deck out of the two of them. But I guess this best of 3 is going to prove who is truly better. Okay, so not the strongest turn 1. He's got the Templar and a back row here. Odd Eyes has full combo basically. Dragon Pit and Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye can be whatever he wants it to be. He's going to use that skill, get whatever he wants. 7 and 7. He's going to discard 1 probably to get rid of that back row. Yeah, he had the second Crobat. Must be nice. Must be nice to have the second Crobat. But, okay, so the book is going to chain. He's got a Lance to stop the book. I mean, he does play a 20-card deck, and he probably plays 3 Lance, so it's not completely unlikely. So Wisdom Eye is going to turn itself into an Oath, probably. Yeah, Oath is going to add back whatever he needs, a 4 or a 7. Yeah, he's going to add back that 7, then he's going to Pendulum Summon, probably 7, 7, 4, but maybe he's going to summon a 5 as well. Let's see how it goes, though. Bro, if you have not joined the Discord already, I haven't put it in the description of this stream, but if you want to join the Discord, pretty much all of the videos from the last couple of weeks have the Discord link in the description of them. So if you are not in the Discord yet, join the Discord from there and go to the and go to read the rules, right? Get access to the server first, then get your roles, then go to the deck building server, and the guy has posted this here. And if you want to talk to him more about his theory, then that'll be pretty good as well. Oh man, that's exciting, bro. This might be the highlight of the stream. That's kind of awesome. Um, damn. I might play. I am gonna play Bujin's. I might make a Bujin video. I'm actually pretty much hard set on making a Bujin video, to be honest. But we do have a whole schedule planned for this week already. So maybe not. So maybe a couple weeks from now. But damn, this is sleep. I might try to cheese out a video, even though we got a schedule. But hey, I'm happy that you like the Magistus deck, bro. It's actually Magistus is a sleeper, man. They can put up 2 interruptions, and everybody just pretends they don't exist for some reason. And one of those interruptions is like, what's it called? I'm trying to say snatch steal, but a trap. What's it called? Crackdown. Crackdown, but you can still attack with it, and it actually gets buffed. So it's like better crackdown. So that's awesome. What is the synergy for the Ignite card? So basically, you can use it as a scale, but if you look at Pendulum Change Basic, if you have either of those normals, I think if you get the Templar right, you can use the skill to search for your Bujin Haruko, which is basically the heart and soul of the deck, and you can summon it from deck using and you can summon it from deck using Unexpected Die. But I'm gonna need to read the skill again, but I'm pretty sure that's what the synergy is. So basically, having the 3 different ones, I would probably play the Ignite before I play that other 4, but having the 3 is definitely important. Hypothetically, you could play more, but you might clog on them. You know what I mean? So the Odd Eyes player won. It is what it is, and they're fighting again. Man. I wish I could interact with the chat and also watch the duel at the same time, because I gotta read you guys, but then I also gotta go back to the dueling set. But that's how it is. All right, so Odd Eyes player going second here. Damn. Okay, so just a couple of pendulum-y boys here. The classic pendulum deck Bujins. That's what you think of when you think Bujins, right? Pendulums. Oh, the Tenki. The Tenki's going to get the Mikazuchi. Mikazuchi's kind of interesting because it's the only Bujin that can search for back row. But yeah, he's going to go into Susanoo, which can get him a search. He searches for Haruko, which can turn the Susanoo into a... let me try to get it the right name. Amaterasu, right? Yes, it is Amaterasu. I got the name right this time. And then he summoned... then he gets another rank 4. Roach? Word. I think this is the first time he summoned a generic rank 4. Against a Pendulum deck, that's... Unless you got like a book or something, bro. Roach is... Roach is gonna really hamper you, bro. Damn. Okay, two of these guys. Is it once per turn? No, it isn't once per turn. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing, definitely. So he's gonna get whatever one he wants. He's gonna get that Oath Dragon first, and then I guess the Wisdom Eye is gonna turn into a pit right here. Hey, bro, no problem, bro. S-Force is cool, bro. People sleep on S-Force to this day, but it's still good, bro. It's Trishula as a trap. It's a good deck. Alright, so let's see what Odd Eyes player can do about this Roach here, and a mystery back row, and the recovery effect of Amaterasu. Okay, getting rid of that back Raggio. Is it anything useful? Okay, Forbidden Chalice. I guess he's negating his own Amaterasu just to make it bigger. Isn't it? It doesn't matter because he can just chain to it. Yeah, yeah, word. So it's the same either way. He just gets it slightly bigger, I guess. He's gonna be 20 20. No, he's gonna be 30. No, 31. Word. Oh no, 31 because of the tanky. True. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah. Okay, 4-4. He's obviously not going for the sevens because of the roach. So he just summons a bunch of level fours. Good plays. Good plays. Doing a good job here. 1,000,000%. So he might be able to get through this board because of the amount. Wait, three wisdom eyes, bro. Must be nice. Must be nice to open all three. It's not like it makes a difference. It was any level three. It was any level four. You know what I mean? So I guess the rebellion's gonna reduce him to boost himself. He doesn't have any protection in grave. I don't know if he has any protection in hand, but I guess we'll have to find out. Malevolent Sin's probably going to get rid of that roach. And then he has game unless Bujin player has something to do about it. So is this a third game? I think it's the third game, and and it's like 1-1. Well, yeah, it would be 1-1 if it's the third game. Uh, so yeah, that's GG's. Oddeyes player wins. But hey, the fact that Bujin's got a dub is impressive as well. And also, this game, the Odd Eyes player had a very good hand, but that's how it goes. It's not like Odd Eyes players get bad hands anyway. Um, but that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Like we can definitely, like, you know what? We as a community can all talk about this Bujin deck and maybe help it to reach its full potential. If it isn't already at its full potential, it's hard to tell right now. Fifth game, huh? All right, what's the series then? What's the series, bro? What's the score going right now? Um, well, bro, we've never streamed on Twitch before, and to be quite frank with you, Streamlabs doesn't let me stream on YouTube without streaming on Twitch. So I'm streaming on Twitch, but not because I chose to, but because I'm being forced to. So I'm not against the views from Twitch. You know what I'm saying? But like, I wasn't planning on it. If I had planned on it, then I would have put it in the about and I would have, set the Twitch up. But I will definitely do that. But we're mainly trying to stream on YouTube because this is where the followers already are. This is also where people voted to watch as well. Um, if you okay, you have two fours and a seven. Yeah, 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 yeah. True, James. True, James. 100%. Unless they have another interrupt. Yeah, I guess yeah they would have another. They wouldn't because Roach is not enough. That's a good point. 100%. Um, all those players always draw the pen call. I mean, that one game he didn't. He just had three copies of Wisdom Eye. uh, okay, big one. You beat me game two, and I won twice in a row. So okay, so boot kick won 3-1. No, he's saying 2-2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's 2-2. So I guess it's game five that's going to decide the series, um, which is happening right now. So let's take a look at that. Um, I'm definitely going to put the Twitch in the about on the YouTube though, because it's just that we hadn't planned for to stream on Twitch. I'm just gonna have a look at. Okay, 20 viewers on Twitch. Hey, bro, I see you, Twitch. I see you, Twitch. All right. I'm happy you're here. All right. Just because I didn't plan to be on Twitch doesn't mean I'm not happy to be on Twitch. I'm happy, bro. I appreciate every single one of you that's watching on Twitch, bro. Every one of the 20 of you, bro. I know that the chat isn't active on Twitch, but thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it 100%. So let's have a look at this game real quick. All right, cool. So, I guess Odd Eyes player bricked again on lances, and okay, two Harukos. That's pretty crazy. He's probably gonna detach, search Haruko, go into thing. Yeah. He's probably got game unless this is a chalice, which I don't think we've seen a chalice from this player yet. We might have seen a book. Maybe book will get the job done. I don't know. It might just be another Lance. The delay is definitely crazy, and I don't know how to change that yet, Realos. I might make it. I might do some research to make it like 1 to 1, or at least like a 5 second delay or something. Because I don't know, the delay seems pretty large. It seems like at least 30 seconds or something like that. Damn, pen call limited to 2. Damn, is it that deep? That's crazy. Is it too late to join? It is not too late to join, bro. It is not too late to join. I can. Hold on. I'll leave the duel right now, just so I can put the duel room in the chat to be fresh again. And you're probably gonna see the number before you even hear me saying it because of the lag. Um, so if I never saw your video about Abyss Dweller and Steal Some Watch Orcust and Pendulum decks, would still be giving me fits. Well, bro, now that you can easily destroy every Synchro and Pendulum deck you ever fight against, there was actually a period in time when me and the boys were like, man, Roach needs to get banned, bro. It's just any 2 level 4s can completely turn off any Synchro deck. That's kind of busted. And then Pendulums came out, and we're like, you know what? This stops high level Pendulum summons too. What the hell? This card needs to get hit. And now it's like, we can play through it. We can play through it, Roach. Yeah, because like back then, 2 Synchro summons was like the majority, like the max of what we were doing. But yeah. So I would pull up the number again for the Twitch viewers, 100%. If you're on Twitch and you're watching, I apologize, but Twitch is not letting me log in so I can like type in the thing for you. But if you do want the code and you still want to watch on Twitch, that's completely fine. Just like pull up the YouTube stream, and I've just recently posted it in the chat for you right there. So okay, all right. So it seemed okay. All right. So I haven't been able to pay attention to the duel, but Bujins weren't able to go for game. And Odd Eyes are going in here, which is probably spelling doom right now. Okay, 2 level 4s. Is that did you not activate off Dragon? Or maybe I don't know. Okay, Dragon Gen's gonna. Oh yeah, makes sense to me. And then destroy everything. Anything engraved to help protect from that? No. So I guess the whole field is about to get wiped and is about to be GG's, and that'll be a 2-3. Bujins get 2, Odd Eyes get 3. That's a pretty good run for the Bujins. Not gonna lie. But hey, Odd Eyes is Odd Eyes at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's not a surprise if Odd Eyes wins a series. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hold on. Did I get a follow real quick? Oh, Emperor Weisel, bro. Hell yeah. Thanks for joining the stream, bro. If you want to join the duel room, I'll just pull up the number real quick and I'll hold it here for like a minute, and then we can get back into watching things. So let me just put a timer on real quick. Okay, cool. Alright, let's have a look at the chat real quick. Thanks for the follow though, bro Weisel. Thanks for joining. But hey though, damn. Everyone watching here today all of a sudden got a crazy respect for Bujins. Oh man, damn. Because even if Bujins lose, they don't look bad when they do it. You know what I mean? They're putting up a fight. At least when Chris is playing them. That's kind of cool, man. Damn. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. So the reason I don't have the dual room code up is because Twitch is being silly with me right now. It's not letting me. But I'll have it sorted for next time. But if you want to see the dual room code, it's on the screen as you can see right now. And if you want to see it more freshly, it's on the YouTube stream right now as well. I'm glad you're in, Weisel. Thanks for joining in. Hell yeah. Um, so I'll put down the code in a second so we can watch some duels again. All right, now we're watching Nito versus Zero because I don't think we've watched any of their duels as far as I'm aware. Um, Thanks, bro. How you doing, Lucario? I'm new to my stream too. This is actually the first time we're streaming. Um, Thanks for joining in, bro. I'm happy to have you here. Um, all right, okay. We got some Magistus gaming out here. Okay, all right. Invocation going into Iwis. Artemis equipping, getting a search into Zoroa. Okay, and ending the turn right there. I guess you kind of had to. Actually, maybe not. Maybe you didn't have any other way to get invocation. All right. Okay. Okay. Going off. Damn. This kind of look like a GG's. Unless that FaceTime can stop it. Okay. Varum just stops it. Actually, this is just a guarantee GG's. Unless you got like a battle hand trap or something. Oh no! Was it life points? I didn't know it was life point boost alpha. Was it? Hold on. It was. It was life point boost alpha. Okay, but you're still gonna have to play through the. Actually, you know what? iOS might not be able to target something. Uh, Maybe should have gone into a rank 4 for that reason. But you know, we'll see how it goes. You know what, bro? Meme decks are actually great to watch. um, so what's your username in the game, Nito Gaming? Oh, oh, Tangrisnir, Valkyrie, Mimir. I didn't even notice. He's about to go in. Is Odin about to come out? Odin, father of the Aesir. Damn, damn. I don't even know if Iwis can activate in this condition because he's got a full board, but I guess we'll find out. Oh no, he can't because he's got a full back row. Yeah, even if he could, he's got a full back row, so he can't. So I guess Odin's gonna activate to prevent itself from being from to prevent traps from being activated, but it's not okay. So I guess the Varam can't activate, so he can attack into that Zoroark if he so chooses, but he might instead choose to attack into the Iwis to like break the board. I don't know. Um, okay, so Nito is Nito. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Understandably, attacks into the Iwis to take away his interruption, but he has another level 4. This deck's follow-up capability is absolutely busted. He gets another invocation, which means if he plays a third copy of Iwis, he can go for it, and he very well might. He very well might play a third copy of Iwis right now. In which case, he could be able to just to like steal his Odin, and I think it'll be 5k, and he'll be able to go right into his chin with it. Goes into that Sin. Okay. Okay, cool. So it's lethal because of the Sin regardless, unless he's got like some battle hand trap. Sin's gonna get rid of that Odin for the turn and then go in for game, I suppose. So, hold on. Let me just. Is the was this deck here the meme deck the Ace here? Oh yeah, I guess it was. I guess it was. That's pretty cool though. I do think that's a pretty cool meme deck. Um, I didn't get the FT can. Yeah, yeah. The deck can technically FTK. All right. So okay. All right. If not for the fact that the stream is lagged, I could ask you guys which one you would prefer to watch. I think we've already watched these two guys duel the most out of anyone, so I guess we'll see Takumi Sama because I don't think we've seen Takumi Sama duel yet. All right, so Takumi Sama is Emperor Weisel, the guy that is coming in from Twitch. Shout out Twitch. Which one is which? Shout out Twitch. Which one is which? Because they're both playing speedroids. So I don't know who is who right now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I can't see it all. Maybe if I show player name. Okay, so Takumi Sama is this guy, and King Clutch is this guy. So he's going into his Crystal Wing, setting some back row, and we'll see what kind of hand Takumi Sama has to help. Alright, so he's gotten his Terra Top. He's gonna have to. Okay, Crystal Wing's gonna obviously negate it. But does he have a follow up play? I don't think he's used a skill yet. He's gonna use Yo Yo, revive the Denden Daikuduke. Okay, Bottomless is gonna. Damn, that's rough. That's rough. Recovery's gonna get back the Terratop. Daikuduke's gonna get back the Red Eye Dice. Compulse! Oh my goodness, bro has it all. He has it all, bro. Oh man. Oh, what a sweep. Must be nice. Anyway, so I guess he's gonna go into the puzzle here. Attack. Attack. Doesn't have gain quite yet, but still has the Crystal Wing. He has 3 cards in hand. Book of Moon's going to turn off that Crystal Wing. He's going to use Speed Recovery to get back his double Yo-Yo. Then he can summon his double Yo-Yo, revive his Terratop on summon. Searches for that tacky Tomborg, the tackiest of Tomborgs, which can summon itself. Summon the Denden Daikuduke, go into the Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Denden Daiko can summon the Red Eye Dice, which will probably turn this guy into. Oh no, he's not even activating it. He's going into his own Crystal Wing here. Good plays, 100%. Then what? And then can you do more? Can you do more? This is a cool duel. It's nice to see the Okay, so Crystal Wing doesn't boost up his attack, right? No, he only boosts up his attack. He doesn't boost up his defense. Okay. Oh shit. Maybe they shouldn't have activated. Oh no. Damn. Damn. That's a rough one. And now his Crystal Wing is 6K. That's tough. That's tough. Oh my goodness. I would hate to be that guy. Damn. Damn. You got compulsed, bottomless, and your Crystal Wing got Crystal Winged. Ah, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. You probably shouldn't have negated his attack boost. You probably should have negated his negate. That's pretty much what you should do from now on. Because if he's going to do his attack boost, you just say, I don't care. I don't care because he's not boosting his defense. He's only boosting his attack. You can just say, go ahead, have it. I'll just beat over you because your defense will stay 25. And then if he tries to negate your attack boost, then you can negate that negate. And then you'll be all good. But I guess you know that now. Okay, so Necros is going down with Cyber Gears and Bro, whose name I cannot say. I think I got a couple of follows here. Hold on. Okay, Boot Kick followed. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for the follow, bro. Hell yeah. And Lucario followed as well. I'm happy to have you here, bro. We're gonna be here more often too. Yeah, yeah. King Clutch is on the Facebook. I'm pretty sure. Not the Facebook. Why did I say Facebook? I think it's on the YouTube stream. But whoever King Clutch is, Weisel, who is Takumi-sama, said GG's from Twitch. Yeah. I'll say the GG's to it, bro. Um, Hell yeah, Jonathan, using the good old Magistus. Hell yeah. Okay, so all right. Hold on. Wait a minute. Fossils against Cyber Gears. That's very funny. Because of course, like I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the chat and everything. But using the fossil as ritual material, that's a pretty damn cool idea. Um, but using it against Gears is actually in the group chat happens to be known for fossils, so I think that's pretty ironic. Yang Zing creation. Damn. You almost have game right now, Gears. God damn. God damn. That's tough. Oh my goodness, that's annoying. Another trap for 200 burn. Oh my goodness. And then negate. Oh, that's rough. That's tough. He's gonna go into the Phoenix. Discard to destroy that back row. Good choice, but he still can't get through the Jiao2. And he's got another back row. Oh my goodness. Necro. Oh, Ice Dragon's Prison. That's another 200. He only needs to do 100 more. However, oh damn. If he damn, that actually made it fizzle. That's crazy. So Brio's gonna get another copy of Sure It. Damn. Okay, Necrocycle. Now will it work? Now will it work? I guess he is gonna be able to do it now. Can he do anything with it though? He's gonna search the Trish, but unfortunately Trish cannot activate because Cyber Gears has no cards in hand. Jiao2 is gonna summon a Shiwen, and it has to be in attack position, I guess, and then Phoenix goes in for game. That's GG's for. You know what, bro? If you're not in the Discord, dude whose name I can't say, join the Discord and show off your Necros deck, man. Alright? There's a pretty cool Necros deck, man. Okay, Sangan is against Zero here. That's pretty cool. Let's just check out the chats real quick. How many streams am I even on? It's literally just Twitch and YouTube. I'm not against streaming on Twitch, but I was intending on streaming on YouTube because I already have subscribers there. We already have subscribers there. It's 2 members of us. I just happen to be one of the 2 members of Team 6K that's streaming right now. This is actually the first stream we've ever done, and the app that I'm using to stream on won't let me stream on anything unless I'm also streaming on Twitch. So Twitch and YouTube, you know what I mean? I actually got more viewers on Twitch right now. So, like, shout out to you guys for showing up for the very first stream of the channel. Like, hell yeah, bro. Very happy to see you guys here. Like, you guys are the goats for coming to the very first stream. So just the Twitch and YouTube. There's no Facebook streams. But yeah, definitely thanks for coming to the Twitch, bro. Hell yeah. I'm very happy to be on Twitch with you guys. Let's just check the YouTube chat right now. Thanks for coming, Christopher. You'll be forever known in this chat as the god of Bujins, alright? So when you come back next time, everyone's going to know Christopher Martin Jr. is the Bujin god, alright? Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so Sangan. This is just like current ban list. It's not updated ban list. So like when the ban list takes effect into the game, the dual room streams will have the updated ban list. But just to avoid like having to make it organized and stuff, it's not an unlimited dual room. It's just a standard current ban list hasn't come into effect yet. Dual room basically, so you can play Nightmare Mermaid is what I'm trying to say. I heckin' love Magistus 2 Sangan. Hell yeah, bro. So let's see what. Okay, Sangan's playing Orchist here. Has he already? Okay, no, yeah, he might be playing Pure. I don't know. All right. So Iwis is coming out here. Is Iwis gonna steal that ding? I was going to activate, trying to steal that ding right now. And he's going to take it. It's his ding now. Oh, that's a rough one, buddy. You're going to need to find another ding, bro. You're going to need to have a second ding on your side. He's also got the Vitra to resummon his Endymion here. Endymion's going to be able to equip something from his extra deck. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, yeah. He's going to get that back row removal Ninaruru. Okay, what is it? What's that back Raggio? Okay, it's the orchestrated attack. When a monster declares an attack, tribute one Orchestra World Legacy monster, then target a monster your opponent controls, banish it. So I guess that's not happening. He's not going to be able to beat over both Harp Horror and Nightmare there. Oh, unless he gets more off. Okay. Okay, Maiden's going to get a search off here. Pretty bad. Bro, Magistus goes off, man. But stop sleeping on Magistus, fellas. Zero is out here clapping cheeks with with Magistus, as he should, because it's a fantastic deck, bro. He gets a draw as well because he destroyed the Artemis. A draw, a shuffle back, but it's still a draw at the end of the day. Tris Magistus get a special summon. Oh my god! Special summon one from the hand, then he can go into a rank 4. Or a Synchro 8, I suppose, as well. That's also possible. Or a Link 2, I don't know what he's going into. Zora can get another equip from the extra deck here. Oh man, another Iwis for another 1k attack. That's pretty cool. So he can beat over everything, but he won't be able to go in for game. But he does have the Dingirsu to protect from destruction. But if this guy does have another Dingirsu, or he is capable of going into a Nightmare Unicorn, then that effect of Dingirsu isn't going to matter. And I know that Iwis says that you cannot activate their effects, but Dingirsu is not an activated effect. It is a replacement continuous effect. So he will still be able to get that destruction protection up. Okay, still has the 1-card combo. Scrap Recycler must be nice. Wouldn't we all wish to always have a second Scrap Recycler? So he's gonna activate that one real quick. Not gonna lie, I probably would have summoned a Best Roller using these two. I still would have been able to attack over the Heart Horror and the Nightmare, but I also would have been able to prevent him from continuing to combo, keeping him off of his follow-up play, and then I would be able to really go in for game next turn. But that's coaching after the fact, so it's not coaching. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So he does have the Unicorn to get rid of whatever he wants. Probably the Ding, right? Um, yeah. But and then he also has the World Wand. Oh my goodness, he's got all of these graveyard effects he can use to combo off again, potentially summon another Ding, and hopefully go in for game. And Magistus does have good follow up plays, but Orcust is also very good at going in for game as well at the same time. So I guess that's why I would have gone into the Abyss Dweller. So you're telling me there's just one guy trying to keep track of Twitch chat, YouTube chat, and commentate live duels? I only have one computer screen too, so that's the other thing. There's only one guy right now, but Team 6K is a team. There's two of us. It's just one of us is available right now, and I wanted to like get a stream started because we got some Weatherman and I got some plans for the streams in the future, and we just wanted to like see how you guys responded to streams. Let's see. We got 16 views on YouTube. Hell yeah. 17 views on Twitch. You guys are really showing some support, bro. We're really happy you're here, bro. For the very first stream. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, to be honest. But thank you guys for coming. We got literally 0 followers on Twitch at the beginning of the day. I'm not counting right now, but we got more than 0 followers on Twitch right now. So that's a successful stream, bro. Thank you guys for coming. So yeah. Um, does he have a second ding? He hasn't summoned yet. Um, I actually, you know what? It doesn't matter because he shuffled it into the deck, so he's got his own ding back. Yes, regardless. So he's gonna be able to either re-equip or more likely get rid of his this guy basically, and then he doesn't have lethal on board, but he might be able to assemble it. Okay, nightmare, that definitely helps. He might be able to get lethal on board with that. Okay, high power summon something from deck. That's probably lethal then. No, it isn't. It's not lethal. Um, but yeah, he does have the babble, which gets him to keep playing. Fantastic. Magistus is really going to need to. Okay, does he have any interruptions? Okay, Orcus doesn't have any interruptions right now unless Dingirsu goes into the grave. And Symbol Skeleton goes into the grave. Actually, hold on. You could. This is actually why I play another link too. I would link these two off. Um, but I guess you could Nightmare send another symbol if you happen to play one. If the ding goes there, but he probably is going to remove the ding by stealing it, if anything. If he has another fusion, because I think he might have already used both of them. Yeah, he's used two of them. I personally only play two. He might play three, so he might be able to go in. But we'll see how it goes. As you can see, Magistus is pretty damn good at following up. He was pretty much left with nothing, and now he's continuing to go. So that's pretty nice. So what can he do? What can he do? Sin is pretty awesome. Sin's pretty awesome. Probably get rid of the ding or something. If you lose this, it's because you can't do math. Okay, man. Let's see. Let's see if your mathematics is up to par. Let's see how it goes. It is pretty banger numbers for a first stream, bro. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pretty happy about it. We've done pretty nice premieres in the past, but we've never done a stream. So the fact that the stream is what it is, I'm really happy about it. Okay, so he's getting rid of that Babel. Can he do anything else though? Does he have another follow up? Does he have more grave effects to use? I don't know. I haven't been keeping as heavy track of everything. Okay, so Ding is going to be able to come back. He won't have any protection, but Symbol Skeleton is going to be in the grave, and he might top deck something so he can get the Ding in grave. This is a pretty good duel. Actually, you know what? If Ding comes back, he can just attack into Zoroa, and that's how it goes. Alright, Sanguin's attacking in for game. Does he have some kind of hand trap or something? Oh, Varum destroyed it. Okay, but can he revive it? He can revive it. Okay, he can revive it. Yeah. So I guess Dingirsu's gonna send a card the opponent controls to the grave, and is Varma once per turn? Yeah, it is. That's the GG's. Well played from both sides, man. That was a very interesting duel, man. That's great. That's great, man. Thank you, Proletariat Paul. Thank you, Proletariat, for following my stream. Very happy. Lucario hates Six Samurai. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It gives a lot of people some PTSD from back in the day. Okay, so Lucario, I guess, is fighting at Cyber Gears, who's probably playing Six Samurais right now. This is one of Cyber Gears' main decks, is Six Samurai. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, bro. Orcus to be Orcusting, bro. But hey, he put up a really good fight against Orcus. That's crazy. Oh, man. Magic is cool, bro. Damn. Is it? Okay. Alright, cool. Dojo and United and Rhoda. That must be nice. And, okay. He has, like, the perfect hand. Draw 2. Shinkaro Shokan. Going into that back row Nagagio, Shien's Dojo can summon a level 3 Allure from deck. Another Fuma. He probably has Kizan in hand, I think. Kizan's the right one, right? Yeah, Kizan. Summons Kizan from hand. So he can double Shien. Oh my goodness. Ew. 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 That's filthy. What back row does he have, too? He's got 3 interruptions, potentially. That's disgusting. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Damn. Damn, that's rough. That's some rough stuff right there. Is this game 2 or game 3 or game 1? I don't know. Okay, Widget Kid. Does he have an interruption for that? Okay, special summons. Stack Reviver. Okay, Lucario really is playmaker out here, bro. That's crazy. He's playing the anime right now. He's the anime character playmaker, and he's probably going into Decode Talker, right? Yeah, yeah. Pretty cool. And then Stack Reviver, I guess, will stack to revive the backup secretary to boost up the Decode Talker, making him big enough to beat over a Shien. And he goes in to attack over one of his Shiens. What do you got back there? Gears? What do you got back there that you're holding so near and dear to, bro? Okay, it's game 2, this one? Okay, okay. What you got back there, then? It better not target. Actually, you know what? If it does target, if it if it does target, it's probably still not good for code talkers here. Okay, dual wield, because if you negate it, which you have to, then then Sheen will be bigger than you again, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Do you happen to have the Salamangrates, Lucario? Because if you do, after the ban list, the Salamangrate version of Code Talk is actually going to be pretty amazing. Yes, Six Samurai is an anime villain. I think I agree with that. It feels very anime villainy. If you look at Shein gives definitely the vibe of a villain, 100%. So Proletariat Paul, a hard once per turn is something that Six Samurai it doesn't have. A hard once per turn is basically an effect you can only use once per turn unless you are a Six Samurai. Pretty much every card that says hard once per turn also has the text, unless you're a Six Samurai card. So yeah, 100%. All right. Okay, so Dot Scaper. Um, okay, with the Rom Claudia. That's pretty cool. Backup secretary. He's got 3 monsters on the field yet again. If that back row is another 6 style dual wield, that is going to be very painful. It's going to be a very painful situation. And it very likely is, because it is one of the only traps that 6 samurais play. um, okay, Link 2 into Honeybot, which doesn't have an applying effect right now, because it doesn't point to anything. Yes, Solid Code Talker is about to be 100% back. Well, not 100% back. They can only play one copy of Debug, but that's pretty much the only difference, basically. But yeah. Okay, okay. It's not looking good for Lucario here. But hey, Lucario, I don't know if you're new to Team 6K, but we got a bunch of YouTube videos on Code Talkers and on Salamangreat Code Talkers. If you wanted to check him out to learn how to be a god at these decks, basically. Okay, but hey, you beat over the Shien. That's pretty awesome. With the Cyberus Wizard, that's pretty awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, 3 back row. Ooh, damn. Damn. What could they be? Only one way to find out, I guess. Okay, Link 2 into Code Talker. Attacks in for the 13. Zexal weapon activates. Gears gets to go Super Saiyan. And he put a, what's it called? A Utopia Ray in the extra deck, which is pretty cool. But he can't activate Utopia Ray just yet. Unless he has that one trap. Alright, Zexal Weapon is going to activate to look at the top card of his deck, and if he doesn't like it, he can make it into a Zexal Weapon if he wants. Which he does. He does. Okay. Alright. And then what? Does he have the trap? Does he have it? Zexal Weapon is going to put that level 4 on the field. Okay. Unicorn Spear. Okay, can't respond to it because it is a skill. And he's just going to attack. Okay. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you can do that. Okay, ends his turn. Has enough life points to go to survive the spear, but okay, United. He clearly drew a 6 samurai. Oh my goodness, there were bluffs the entire time. My goodness. And then he has a Kizan. Kizan gives a counter to each of his continuouses, and he can use Dojo to summon a tuner from his deck, which will put a second counter on United, which means he's going to be able to draw 2 cards. Of course, 6 samurai is, when they go off, they truly go off. And then he should, unless he draws more continuouses. I don't even know if he's used them all yet. Hold on, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's got 2 left. It'd be very funny if he just happened to draw into them. So he goes into Utopia. Number Sanjukyu Kibyo Hope. And then does he have another Kizan? Okay, 3 strikes barrier. This turn, okay, if your opponent controls exactly 3 cards, activate one of these effects. This turn, your opponents cannot be destroyed by. Sorry, your monsters cannot be destroyed by. This turn, you take no battle damage. This turn, each time your opponent inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you gain the same amount of LP. Nobody had ever seen this card before. So he's basically saying that he can't take any battle damage this turn. So Gears can't win right now unless he inflicts burn, I guess, which he doesn't really do in this deck. So I guess he's bought himself a turn here. He's gonna set a back row. Yeah, this game truly is drawing out, man. Damn. Man. Yeah, Gears be bluffing people, bro. Gears is always bluffing people. Whenever I'm fighting against Gears and he sets three back row, I'm like, yeah, cap. That's not three back row. That's two normal spells and a back row. Probably a cosmic. So don't always be afraid of three back row because they very well could be bluffing you. And bluffing really does work because a lot of people get scared of back row. If you get scared of back row that is going to stop you regardless, then you're just hampering yourself basically. If you're afraid of back row and you don't do anything about it, then you lose because you're not doing enough. And if you're afraid of back row and you do something about it anyway, and the back row stops you anyway, well, there's probably nothing you could have done about it anyway. So it's a lose-lose, so you might as well give it a shot, basically. Which can very well be done intelligently. And with practice, you can really play through three back row with a decent amount of decks. But yeah, man, that was some back and forth right there. Let's have a look at Stardust versus Nito real quick. I just noticed I haven't really dueled much myself. I had like one duel and then I've just been watching everyone else. But at the end of the day, like this is kind of a community situation, right? You know, we do kind of want to see everybody get some love here, right? Okay, so Stardust. I wonder what deck he's playing. And then Nito is playing Element Sabers. That's kind of cool. We haven't seen Element Sabers in quite a little while, so that's pretty awesome. How do we feel about Teller Knight? Well, Teller Knight is cool. It does what it does. It 100% does what it does. It is a little bit slow for the game state right now, but technically everything it does is good. The only thing I wish is that they could search for Telenova Alpha. If they could do that, I feel like the deck would be way better. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of dependent on your hand. You know what I mean? And also, I guess like to be played optimally, you kind of want to have either Fiendish Chain or Crackdown or both. So you know, it's kind of it's not. I'm not saying situational, but it's kind of like also dependent on your budget, which is kind of annoying. Just for it to not be that amazing at playing through things. Of course, it does set a bunch of back row, which can help. But if you can't get your engine going, then back row isn't going to win the game for you, you know. So I think maybe it needs some support. But it's not a horrible deck. Okay, so this guy's playing the Synchrons. He goes into the Void Ogre to negate back row. Pretty cool. He's going attacking in. He's got the field advantage. Sorcery Conduit's probably getting him and Alistair the Invoker. Maybe. Yeah. But Invocation's getting negated. And then I guess he's going to normal summon Alistair? No, he doesn't. Okay. He's going to Synchro Summon Jet Warrior, which on Synchro Summon will bounce something, and also Synchro Chase is going to resummon the Junk Servant from Grave. I would have bounced that monster, to be honest, because Void Ogre could have just negated the back row. But yeah, okay. So Jet is going to... Okay, discard Booster. He's got another Elemental Training. Attack, that's GG's. Good job to Stardust here. Stardust, are you Skyray by chance? Would you happen to be Skyray? Very true, James. If summons, do the thing, the archetype. On summon, do thing. All of them. As far as I know, all of them. Uh-oh, Cyber Gears are bringing out the big guns. Uh-oh. What is the big gun, Cyber Gears? Okay. Hold on. So Stardust wants to fight again. You know what? Let me fight him. Let me fight him, actually. Let's see how it goes. Because I haven't dueled in a bit, and I kind of want to. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. Let's get it. Let's get in there. If you want that is Stardust. That I'm not gonna force a duel on you. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. Let's get in there. Let's get in. Let's get in there. I put the image on top of my hand to make sure nobody can see it. So no more. So you can't stream snipe. Yusei versus Yusei. Kind of a mirror match. Undead versus Stardust. Okay. Good luck. Have fun, bro. Good luck. Have fun. All right. Bond illuminates the future. All right. Thank you, Zentix, for following, bro. Happy to have you here. Thanks for coming to the very first Team 6K stream. Alright, so Synchro Chase. Getting that combo off. Junk Synchron reviving, Jet Synchron. Alright, I'm not going to narrate every little thing he does. I'm just going to let him do it, and I'm going to check out the chats here. Oh, word! You're so confident that Stardust is gonna beat Undead. Let's see about it. Let's see. Let's just find out. Let's find out, bro. Let's find out. You think you can win? Only if I lose. Just let destiny choose. That was a LeBron James quote. Just saying. Okay. All right. Cool. Getting that draw off. Pretty cool. So what is the plan indeed? Going into a 5 jet, which can let you go into an 8, which alongside the formula synchron and the synchro chase basically gives you 3 negates here. Summon negate and 2 monster negates basically. So I'm gonna need to really find a way to play through that. Okay. Okay. Thinking emoji. You might have me beat, but let's see how it goes. I'll at least try. I'll at least try. He is going to be able to use Formula Synchron. I'm not certain. I'm pretty sure you're still going to be able to negate the junk synchron though. I'm not 100% on that though. And that might be GG's at that point. So Stardust Warrior, junk synchron has negated. Synchro Chase gets to bring back the Crystal Wing, and I'm pretty sure that's game. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's game. So then, I guess we'll go to game 2. Yeah. All right. Let's go to game 2 then. Good job, bro. Good job. You beat Undead. Hell yeah. Let's go again. Let's see if we can make it a series. You can't kill that which is already undead. That's what I'm saying, James. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Alright. Okay. Who's going first? He's going first again. Must be nice. Must be nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. Okay, set's a monster. Yeah, so a broken board, but at the end of the day, a little bit bricky, you know? Gonna go for that prismatic junk warrior. It's not the best hand on my end. Not that you can see my hand, but I definitely would prefer to have a different hand. Not gonna lie. Okay, what is the right play? What's the right play? What's the right play? Okay, I guess there's only really one right play here. Say yes. Put those bad tuners on top of the deck. Go into shooting star dragon. Clear mind. Monster Kokahatsuto. Activate. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I get 4 attacks. Word, word, word. Pretty good, pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's go to game 3. GG's again. Alright, let's finish this series with that third game out of the best of 3. Let's see how it goes. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Best of luck, bro. Best of luck. Okay, now I get to go first. Alright, I will search for my junk synchron. Normal summon. Resummon. Synchro summon. Alright, question here is, should I go for Crystal Wing or Stardust? And to be honest, I think that Crystal Wing is a lot easier to play through than the alternative. I'm gonna go for the Stardust Dragon here. Activate the skill and say no. Stardust Warrior. And Tan Endo. Alright, let's see how it goes, bro. Let's see how it goes. Okay, Synchro Overtake. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Getting himself the Jet Synchron. Probably going to use this skill right away. Getting that Synchro Chase on the field. Activating that Synchro Chase on the field, bro. Normal summon Junk Synchron. Activate that effect. I can't negate the summon of the Jet because it is a effect that summons. He summons a non-tuner. I'm fine with that. Go ahead. And then he should be able to use the floating effect of Jet Synchron to search for a Jet monster, which is awesome. You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. And then Chase should be able to revive as well. That's pretty good. That will get a draw off for him. Getting that Junk Servant. Getting that special summon. Shall I let it go through? You might have another special summon, so let me think about this for a second actually. So if you already have another Junk Servant, then this will have been for nothing. So I'll let you go do what you're about to do anyway. Jet Warrior. I have no choice but to negate this. And if you have another extender, then you have another extender, and that's awesome. And if you don't, then that's even better for me. Okay, has another extender, but do you have a level 4 or a level 3? Ah, has has the junk server anyway, so you can go into it anyway. Okay, cool. But has already used Synchro Chase this turn though, so we'll have to go into. We'll not be able to go for game this turn basically, unless he's got really that hand. Void Ogre's summoned here, pretty awesome. Summons Boost Warrior, okay. Pourquoi? Pourquoi est-ce que? Okay, all three of them. Trishula, okay. Getting rid of my one. I might as well. I guess you're also banishing from grave, right? Okay, current. Okay, hold on. Yeah, just currently controls. Okay, Bond illuminates the future. Okay, sending that to get a. Oh, that's GG's. That's GG's. Nice. Because you can just flip them up and go for game. Yeah, man. Nice one, bro. Hell yeah. That's the power of having bonus extender. Wait, did you just disconnect or something? Hold on. Hold on. Maybe there's something wrong with this. Maybe something with his skill prevented him from attacking or something. Um, Hold on. Uh, I got cooked, but bro was lucky. All right, Riolos. So whoever Stardust is, can you explain why you surrendered there? Were you not able to attack or something? It does count its original attack again. It counts the attack that it has while it's in the grave. Um, so hold on. I'm just waiting to see Stardust explain why he surrendered, basically. Would Stardust happen to be Skyray or I'm not sure. I don't even know where Stardust is actually. I just wanna I just wanna know what happened because it confused me. I got confused. I do want to ask though. We have been in a duel room for 2 hours. I answer the question if you're watching. All right, everyone answer the question. I'm actually gonna put up a poll, instead of asking it. Actually, you know what? I will ask. I will ask live. Do you want? Do you want to continue the duel room stream, or would you like some letter? So basically, that's the question. Okay, so one person voting ladder makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Okay, 4 votes. 3 people voting for ladder. One person for duel room. Of course, the duel room will stay active. So if you guys still want to duel each other, that's completely good. It's just the only question is what am I going to be streaming from here on. Ladder is more informative. All right. So I did see somebody wanted to see post ban list Orchest stream. I'm definitely down to do that. Uh, okay, hey Skyray, um, why why did you scoop at the end? Was this like was something preventing you from attacking or something? I'm pretty sure I knew it was you, but what was with the scoop at the end? Stream ends in like an hour, basically, just like 1 hour from now. Okay,